Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new day. We are back on Hogwarts Legacy. We need to meet with Natty right over here because she has found a way to, I don't know, exit something. Right? So
Are you
therefore,
ready to put an end to Harlow?
I wish. So therefore, Natty, tell me, what's the matter?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Sure, I do understand that. Where can I find them? Well, I speak to the people you mentioned.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Therefore, I would say without...
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I hope so as well. Okay, well, with that said, let's just go in here and let's go and talk to the people. Maybe they have something useful to tell us. Hopefully they have. Otherwise, it would just be a pity. Tell me, Daisy Rape, what's the matter?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That's not nice. Those are some assholes. But that is some good information that we need.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm in danger since the beginning of this game. We do know exactly that Harlow is a bad person. Now we should go.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Okay, they stole something from Mr. Dibble as well.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Hello there. I would like to talk to you, Filbert, about you know who.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken. I don't know. It could be that you were wise. No, you should have said.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Great. I will so.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Well, we do know for sure that we learned some things against Harlow. He is just as awful as we thought, and I would say let's just go back to Natty. Let's go back to Natty. Or
It's not
is
like
there
Natty to be
more?
late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
The Hog's Head? It should be inside there, right? Why do I have the feeling that she's in danger?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
She's in-
Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Yeah, exactly. She's in trouble. There she is.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What do you want, you little
Revelio.
piece of ass?
Natty must have been taken this way.
Okay,
I need
well,
to find her quickly.
there's more to do rather than just talking. Enter Ashwinder hideout. We are going to defeat them all. We're going to use Imperio and all of that stuff for sure.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
There surely must. And I don't think it is a difficult way. Okay. 1 and 2, and then let's see what happens. I guess
Hidden
things
door.
great.
Revelio.
Things are open now. We should enter here. I don't know. Should we go like in
Natty
stealth?
must have been taken this way.
Should we go in stealth
Need to find her
version?
quickly.
Should we go in stealth version or should we not? You know what? Let's just start off with that. I don't know.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Hi Natty, find Agabus Filbert's book of poems. Find Otto Dibble's love letter. I would like to find everything. Then you should just suffer a little bit, my friend. Don't you think? What I've done, the only thing I've done is what you deserve and nothing else. So therefore, good night. Okay, now, since we're here now, I would just like to go and see.
The
Filbert.
book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Yeah, I guess he will be thrilled to have this back. The question that I have on the other side is, where is the rest? Up there. Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
And-
It must be here somewhere.
Let's try. What the hell? Oh, that's the guy that they kept waiting. Hello, Talk.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Now let's go.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
You must be blocked by something. Well, then let's say we're going to find it, right? It is so freaking dark here.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Oh, here it is.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Homora. Let's go and open this. Okay, friends, we found Mr. Guy, and I think we have all the proof to actually tell the truth about Harlow.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Talk.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay, let's go away and let's see what he's doing. Nothing special. Okay. You're free. You should free Natty as well, my friend. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You're welcome. Okay,
Be
Natty.
prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Natty, I guess that we are going to exit without problems, because I defeated everybody already. Because I'm not wasting time, my good old friend Natty. Officer Singer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Now, please believe us, or you are on the bad side.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
She's a bad. She's on the bad side. She's on the bad side, I'm sorry.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
I know.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, well, with that said, mission completed. That officer singer, I don't know what to think about her. Level 78? 38? No. I don't know what to think about that officer singer, because I mean, she seems to be more of a third wheel rather than of any help. But it is what it is, right? This was actually a very, very nice quest, just as always. We have found out more evidence and proof against Harlow. It clearly wasn't enough, but we're going to find more in the future for sure. With that said, this was it for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did so, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be back very, very soon. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe. See you next time. Bye-bye.